Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in and I kicked the dough off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, that's what they saying.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach Davin Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay.
Hey, y'all, I'm walking out of Walmart. Check, what's your name, bro?
Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast.
What's up, bro?
Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Roll Tide, man.
Let's go, Bama Nation! AAA family. I gotta get my stage crew right, boy. We gotta get these lights right. What's good, everybody? Good to see y'all this morning. Yeah. How y'all feeling today, man? I'm feeling good, man. AAA family, how y'all doing? Oh, man. No morning show? Hey, I had a good morning. I slept good. Y'all know your boy was sick. And then last night, it just left me. Man, I had 2 sloppy joes, 2 full plates of French fries. I ate some chicken. I ate some greens. I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I made some more. It was some cornbread and black eyed peas. that my girl's father, he had cooked, sent it back to the crib. I ate some of that. What else? Oh man, it was a great night. It was a great night. I feel better. I feel energized. I'm ready to go to the gym, that type of stuff. I know I got to ease back into it, but I'm excited, man. I'm happy to be here today. Give it up for yourselves. Appreciate y'all for tapping in today. Let me finish setting up the back office, man, because I got so excited today. We got so much to talk about in this on this topic of conversation today. Hopefully y'all ready to talk a little bit, because I know I am. How can y'all hear me good? Does my audio sound good? Let me see. Let me see. Fix my glasses. Let's do a roll call while I'm getting set up too. Come on, Amanda. Let's crank this thing up. You back that up, Amanda? Look, I got the whole crew. I know I heard a third drop in here, but I couldn't tell if I was hearing stuff or not. Shout out to my boy Zach for being in the chat today. Roll Tide. Conrad, I see you in the chat. Roll Tide, my brother. Good to see you. Bama boy, what's good, man? How you feeling? Bama boy? Been waiting all day. What you been waiting all day for, man? What's up, Sully? Good to see you. Roll Tide, my boy. Who's that? Keandre? Is that Keandre? Mr. Keandre Johnson. What's up? Roll Tide, Keandre. Good to see you, my boy. Who was that? Davin? Davin. Davin, you've been asking some questions, boy. And I got some answers today. Well, I got a theory. I ain't gonna say I got answers. I got a solid theory today. What's up, big homie? Good to see you. Roll Tide. Dump Town represent. Yes, sir. What's up, big MJ? Good to see you. Y'all, I think my glasses dirty. Or maybe it's the lighting. My screen look funny. Do I need to turn it a little bit? You know what? Give me 2 seconds. We go pause the roll call and let me switch my screen back to where it's supposed to be. Yeah, here we go. I look better. I was like, everything felt backwards. All right, now we looking good. Here we go. Talk to me now. We need answers, Coach Smook. What the heck is going on? What's going on? What's up, man? Roll Tide, good to see you too. Thank you for speaking. Gee, golly. Hey, everyone. Good morning, afternoon. Roll Tide. What's good? The Kinesis, good to see you. Roll Tide, my guy. Hey, Coach Smook. Guys are leaving Bama at a rapid pace. This staff has ruined the brand. I'm hurt and disappointed. I think you're wrong right now, mama. I got to tell you, somebody hit the siren. Lord, it's not the end. Why does it have to be the end? Why can't it be the beginning? Let's start. Hey, to a certain extent, we stand on authenticity above all. You better tell them, sister. That's my little sister right there. The yellow fella crew. Yellow ladies and fella crew, she's certified. Check the skin tone. I'm just playing. Let me stop, man. Y'all know your boy. I feel good today, man. Y'all don't know what I've been through, man, these last couple of days, man. That sickness, somebody with my type of energy and the ADHD that I have, having to stay in the bed, knowing I got ideas and stuff rolling in. Oh, man, y'all got to stop it, man. I love what I do. Y'all might watch other channels. They just be like, hey, nah, I love this. I love engaging with y'all. So appreciate y'all for pulling up. What's up, Dwayne? Good to see you. Roll Tide, my guy. Let's go. Blunt conversation. She said, dang, I'm late. Nah, you here. Hey, if you make it within the first 15 minutes of the live, you straight. I don't care about people like, man, you take too long to start the show. Hey, my people that show up live, they be wanting to ask questions. They don't be wanting to respond in them post live comments. So I like to give them that little space to know, they got a notification sent on their cell phone. Most of them some hardworking people. I commend them for tapping in the way that they do. What's up, QC? He said, put me in the game, coach. I got you, cuzzo. Walter Roberts, the preacher man, is in the house. Hallelujah. Roll Tide. Do it for Jesus. Let's get it, man. Hey, we already got super chats coming in. Do we got super chats coming in? What's up? Hey, look. The lights have blue at the end of the tunnel for us, bro. Why you saying the lights going? I don't think so, man. College football is changing. I'm telling y'all right now. We're gonna talk about it for real. It's not changing. It has changed. What are super chats? It looks like we got super chats. I want to acknowledge those before we get into the show. All right, QC Green coming in with the $1.99 super chat. Appreciate you for that. Coach Smook, I love this. I love this reset that's happening. I am going to speak on that, and I'm glad you said it too, because we both had the same sentiment the other day when it started making too much sense as it started happening. Mr. QC Green again with another. No, that was Le Jarvis Malone. Appreciate you for the $2 super chat. He said, "Yo, what's good, fam? Long time no here." I was about to say, I know the phase. That's what was your handle used to be over here, bro? He always had the Bulls hat. I remember the phase, bro. Appreciate you for pulling back up, man. Make sure you get your wristband, man. Look, I got the wristband today, y'all. I ain't got the Shador. I just got the regular wristband. Y'all just go get y'all a wristband, join the AAA family, man, and just help us continue to grow. Jordan, you could cut that music for us now. Y'all, today's topics, well, the topic of today is the overhaul, the roster overhaul. I think I have a great explanation for it, and there's a great philosophy behind it. I don't like it, and in reality, it's not about if I like it or not. I have to accept what it is. Done a little research and everything. We're going to bring up all my little research. Y'all know I ain't this expert at this. I have a theory. I like common theory. You know what I'm saying? Just common knowledge theory, like common sense, more so. Don't make stuff more complicated than it is. Stop living in denial, and let's just look at what college football has presented us over the last, 28 months of this NIL transfer portal era. Y'all want to get into it? Somebody type it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game. Let's do it.
You talking about Jalen Miro and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
Not going to take us a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just feeling sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
All right, chat. Let's do it. Let's talk. Let's chill. Let's chill on it. Let's chill on it a little bit. So we're gonna talk about this in more so of a space of. Let's just have an open mind. I'm not here. Today is not one of my argumentative streams. I'm not going to disagree with anybody's takes, their feelings, or anything. Right? It's more of a open-minded conversation take. And I want to open the phone lines too. So give me about 15, 20 minutes of solid chat engagement, like really just hearing me out and responding to what I'm saying. And as we get ready to get on the phone lines and we get people on the phone, present your thoughts during that time, and then I can use that to help the people on the phone line kind of give us more conversation to build up. Can we do that, chat? If we can do that, can I get some fire emojis in the chat? We're not live on TikTok today. We're not live on the other platform. We're just live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and Twitter. So if I can get those fire emojis from y'all for the next 15 seconds, that'll definitely help us out. We're really trying to maximize our space right now. So I want y'all to think about this conversation. Appreciate another $2 super chat, man. Y'all give it up for my boy LJ, bro. Appreciate you, my guy. But yeah, man. So I want to say this. The portal. We knew that going into this. We knew, or we felt like we knew, because of how the season was progressing. We felt like we had a solid group of guys returning. We knew that we had a lot of veteran guys that were going to be gone. Knew this was kind of like the last bunch of Saban era recruits that were going to kind of go out in glory, you know what I'm saying, holding on to the old Bama standard. You look at the way that the roster has taken a hit. Every player that has hit the portal was a direct connection to Coach Saban's recruiting in some way, shape, or form and fashion. And I want to just start at the top, right? Let's talk about the big one that's really kind of surprised everybody when it happened, because of how great he was playing coming into the season. And he really wasn't a Coach Saban recruit. This was more so a transition situation that if Coach Saban had offered this young man, he was going to commit to Alabama. Anyways, we're talking about Noah Carter, Wilkin Formby, Coach Saban. That's one of the Saban's guys. Richard Young, Jalen Hale, Keon Keeley, Cole Adams. Lord have mercy. Ionoda. I mean, all the offensive linemen that are in the portal are all Saban, recruits. Who else, man? Quay Russaw, James Smith. We just saw that announcement, or y'all knew about that, Saturday? Whenever I talked about it in the Discord. And the proof is in the pudding, man. Juvie. Yeah, that's who it is. Juvie. Appreciate the $2 super chat, man. Hey, yeah. I remember Juvie. Where you been at, man? You been hiding. Give him a hand clap, man. Give him a hand clap. We got another $2 super chat. But yeah, like I said, Quay, James, Bubba Hampton. Even Bubba Hampton was a Coach Saban signee. He left the team earlier in the season. Who else, man? We just already said James Smith, Olis Alanin, and people, I don't think people remember how bad Auburn wanted Olis Alanin before he committed to Alabama. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to Auburn just to stay within the SEC. Who else, man? We talked about Rock a little bit. Who else, man? Danny. Like all of these players, I'm just saying, y'all see how many names? That's like 13 or 14 names that were all Saban guys. What player in the portal right now is a 25 recruit, 26 recruit? And what level of playing field does any of those guys that left, what leverage do they have? And I'm not saying we should have let any of these guys go. I truly believe we had a great group of talent that jumped in the portal. There's a lot of talent jumping in the portal. But you look at the guys that are sticking around and what our roster needs to do in order to truly compete amongst the powers of the college football ranks right now, and not just get by. We're losing in the experience. That's where we're losing at on the experience standpoint. We're losing on the fact that we have supposed to be NFL mind play calling on this side of the ball, and we just don't have the inaptability to see these kids put it on the field. I have a difference of opinion, right? But I'm speaking from an open mindset right now. I'm trying to make it make sense for y'all. So when you put it all together, we started like this. This is how we started. I said, let me look at the total, the average age of the rosters of the 4 teams left in the college football playoff. You have Indiana, right? Oregon, Miami, and who's the 4th team? It's not Texas Tech. Who's the 4th team, chat? I'm tripping. Where's my sheet at? Oh, did I close it out? I need that graphic if I can from one of my mods. Indiana, Miami, Ole Miss, and Oregon. All right, I knew I wasn't tripping. So Indiana, we already talked about the average age of the starters on Indiana's roster, right? Is no secret. You're talking about a team. This is an NFL roster or NFL fielded starting group on both sides of the ball, right? You got NFL rookies, second year NFL players on their roster. Look at Oregon's roster. Now they got some young guys in some key spots, but Dante Moore, come on, man. He been around. We gotta be able to balance our roster out. And the way that Alabama fans have been used to doing it is recruiting the best and developing them. And in this day and age, kids aren't looking to sit and wait 3-4 years to get an opportunity. It's just not realistic anymore. It's not realistic anymore. Not when other teams are literally fielding 40 and 24 to 28 players on the offensive side of the game. while Alabama's doing 14-16. No, there's plenty of spread to go around, and I'm not. Once again, I'm laughing at it because I hate it, but it's the truth. It's not even the NFL, right? It's not even the NFL because the NFL it's a business all in itself, right? You're your product, right? What's happening in college football right now, and y'all could disagree with me if you want to, but you can't maintain control of image. You can't maintain control of what's the other word that I'm looking for? Image. You can't govern it without money being involved. And when money is involved, everybody feels like they're owed a certain percentage. What was the first thing that Coach Saban talked about coming in and disrupting like the communication aspect of commitment? It wasn't money, it was the agents. It was the entitlement. And we're not saying that players leaving are entitled, but in the business world of dealing with money, you have to have that level of confidence in yourself to say, hey, if you can't bet on me, somebody else is willing to, and they're going to give me something that's favorable to me as far as what I feel in the growth of my path. And sometimes this is just what it looks like. So to guard itself or to protect its brand, and this is for any successful industry or business or organization that goes through, changes because of the environment around them, right? Or I guess you could say the landscape around them. When, let's say for instance, what if a movie theaters, right? Let's say I'm a movie theater and everybody's going to, y'all remember when they started going to like 1080p movie theater, like the quality of the movies in the theater, and you had started getting the high def, right? So you started paying like an extra $1.99 to go and sit in a high def theater, and then 3D came out, and you started paying an extra $6 or whatever for 3D glasses to go watch in the 3D area. Now they got IMAX, right? So imagine if those movie theaters didn't stop or just kept on showing movies like they were in the 90s, business wouldn't last long. They could have been the hottest movie theater in the 90s, but if they didn't continue to evolve with the landscape of the theater industry, they'll be out of business. And so Alabama right now is having to change the angle of the compass, right? And what Coach Saban was able to build on, hey, NFL career, you develop here 2 years. If you can make it 2 years here, no matter what you do after that, you're going to be great. Like, that was the thing. So we're not in that age no more, man. We're not in that age no more. You're talking about recruiting is 367 days a year, right? There's only 365 days in a year, but recruiting happens more than that. So I just look at it, man. When you look at the type of overhaul that's happened on other rosters during these coaching changes, a lot of people weren't paying attention to it because, these organizations were losing, right? These were losing organizations. Nobody ever thought that it would take an Alabama program to do something similar to stay relevant. The powers that be have shown us what the script is. We've seen this immediate success with Texas Tech and their overhaul with roster changes, bringing in veteran guys, doing whatever they got to do to pad an experienced roster while still getting the 4 or 5 key targets that they are day one ready targets in each recruiting class. Is it fair to the players? Not really, because they're still going to be the pitch of, man, we see a great future with us, and get on here, work hard, put on some weight. You see the field, first opportunity is there. That's a revolving door now. That's got to be understood. There's no, and I'm not gonna say there's no value in commitment anymore. To me, I think where the value is being diminished is the people that are talking for the ones that really need to be making the decisions. I think coaches are being pulled away from really being allowed to establish some genuine relationships within their own locker rooms because of money. Everybody has to protect themselves, and that's what I don't want to happen to college football. So as an agenda, man, you all see everybody leaving. Just think about it from this aspect. One more thing, and then I'm gonna open the phone lines. Estimated roster cost in college football teams in 2025 and 2026. And this is just the college football playoff teams, right? The teams that were in the playoffs. The roster cost for every team, average cost, was about 25.8 mil. 25.8 mil. Alabama's roster was only 20.9 mil. Next up was Indiana. What they paid for their current roster right now, 21.1 mil. Georgia, 22.6 mil. Mississippi, Ole Miss, 23.8. Everybody laughed at Lane Kiffin for spending 23 mil in the portal. Oklahoma. Like all these teams that were in the playoffs, look at how much money they're spending on their rosters, going in the portal, spending on their rosters on veteran guys that have created value for themselves and look for opportunities to be a part of super. Everybody's able to get talented teams now, man. So I feel like this staff is making that move, man. They feel like they gotta jump on the blueprint quick. Why reshape it when you can? Like we already got the assets to do it. The brand is in itself is going to attract players. Now that players jumping in the portal know that this is the mission, this is the goal. This is how it's been working for Michigan, Ohio State, now Indiana. Somebody got to pick up the pieces. Somebody got to start picking up what they putting down. I'm just saying. That's just my philosophy. This staff has finally said, all right, boom. 5 stars, 4 stars, all that is great. But we got to go and get some guys already out there. And I'm not saying that the guys that's leaving shouldn't have been some of the guys that stayed. Because I feel like all of it, Noah Carter, James Smith, Quay Rusar, Keon Keeley, that's somebody right now go and try to work a 4-man package deal for that right now. I guarantee it. Somebody be like, hey, man, y'all boys was having fun at Bama. Yeah, we'll get rid of our guys. Y'all folk come over here. What you want? Those 4 together? Come on, man. You talking about, y'all see Bach already at Tech. He gonna play on either side of the ball, whichever side of the ball you want to play on too. Like this is it good for the player? It's enjoyable. It gives them a little power. But I think it's setting a wrong tone for college football. And then on the aspect of holding up agreements as a staff, can't lie to these kids. I'd rather pitch on the side of honesty and realistic expectations instead of having dreams crushed and hopes thrown out the window. Somebody text me, said, I don't know. Oh, man. All right, Ty to Rocky Top. He better not. That awful. Orange definitely will become the enemy. Man, I don't know. So I was listening to something, and then we're going to open the phone lines. Where we at 30 minutes? Oh, perfect timing. Clap it up. Clap it up. Perfect timing. How many we got in the chat, too, man? I got to check on the viewers and all that stuff, man. Let's get some good comments up, Amanda. Jordan, you could change that beat up real quick. Yo, we got 122 people in the chat, but no likes? What I do to y'all? I thought y'all rock with me, man. 122 people with only 45 likes. That's crazy, man. Jordan, I thought they loved us, man. I thought we was growing. I thought we was doing something, man. I must be. They say he faking the funk on the nasty don't. Hey, nah, for real though, run the likes up, chat. I want y'all to continue running the likes up. Let me see this comment. I just don't believe in this coach, man. Nowhere, no more. We have the guy, man. Wait, time out. I don't get what you said. J. Cole, what are you saying? I just don't believe in this coach, man. No more. We have the guy, man. This sucks. I don't know what I don't. Try it again. You're being too emotional. Try again. Can we find a better comment, Amanda? Like, what's going on? You okay? All right, let me grab it. She must be frozen or something. Question for the Bama fans. Ty Simpson stays. Is he the QB1 in 2026? Not no, but no. Golly, man. You. No, he's not. Zero chance he's the starter. And I don't even think they in the business of even holding up roster spots right now. Hold on, man. Here we go. All right, y'all saw that Haha just tweeted basically saying exactly what Smook is saying. Oh, I want to see it. Walter, can you get us a link in the Discord? If you in the Discord, you got to see some pretty cool stuff this morning for about 5 minutes if you was paying attention. Didn't you? If you did, put some fire emojis in the chat. If you in the Discord and you got to see that pretty cool stuff I posted, put some fire emojis in the chat. My sister Chastity says she gonna miss definitely gonna miss Keon Keeley. Oh, 100%. But what if we going to get an actual bandit? Right? Like, I'm gonna miss every freaking player that's leaving. Jalen, Cole, I'm real tough. Like, wide receivers close to my heart. Bob, man, it's gonna be tough. Seeing Rico come back, that did my heart good. I didn't expect it. I know Knicks is real high on him though. I know Knicks is really, really high on him. I'm just scared for a lot of these kids, man, because this is some of these kids came into college with the dream of playing for Alabama like they always dreamed to, but business it messes things up, man. It just college football is just dying in it. It might get to a safe space, a level where it's accepted and it's the norm again, but it'll never be as great as it was when we used to just know about these schools fighting over the top recruits. And then when the top recruit signed with that other school, you saw like a natural rivalry begin, and then you saw like families get built into it, and fandom just was being a fan. Like, it's no longer that, man. It's a dirty game. It's a nasty game. It's not dirty. It's just nasty all the time. Smook, check the Discord. All right, bet. Let me see. How long was that ago? The haha. Okay, this one. Appreciate you. I'll just make sure I wasn't late. Don't be late, baby. I'm silly, man. I know. Go watch the tape and tell me what guys y'all are upset about leaving based off production. I'm in the office all day. I wait. Damn. Yo. Okay. Hey, y'all didn't have to give me that one. Now y'all just want me to be petty, huh? Y'all just want me to be petty. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I retweeted. I'm gonna show you how I retweeted it. Man, y'all know I'm a fool. Hey, just go retweet this for me. Go make sure y'all just retweet that for me. That's what I had to say about it. Can you remove the comment, please? Thank you. Oh Lord. Oh man, now that's funny. Haha said, go watch the tape. Hold up, let me see. Can I zoom in? I got to get my production on how to do this until I get the Mac fixed. It says, go watch the tape and tell me what you guys are all upset about, or what guys y'all are upset about leaving based off production. I'm in the office all day. I'll wait. Hey, y'all heard what my boy said now. I'm just saying. Oh boy, that's gonna hit there. Hey, my boy, hey, he took one for the. Hey, he pulled out the big one for that one. Let's go to a quick infomercial break. Then we're gonna open the phone lines. I want y'all thoughts on this roster overhaul. That's what the conversation is. There's no right or wrong answer. This is theory. This is open-minded. I don't have nothing to disagree with. You could bring whatever inside. You know how some people get on and like they be like, man, I got a buddy that knows a buddy, knows a buddy, that's a buddy, that's a buddy. You can do all that today too. I don't mind. I just want to hear thoughts. That's it. On the phone line right after these messages, 334-625-1121. That's the number to call in and say your name and put me in the game, coach. But it'll be right after these messages. And if you're not a member of the AAA family, definitely think about joining the AAA family, man. You enjoy it. And then shout out to our sponsors here at Walk-On's Sports Bistro, man. We appreciate them for showing us love here on the Coach Smook Network. We'll be right back, y'all. Somebody say in the chat, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community. And also, there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
At Walk-On's Sports Bistro, the games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk-On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day. Whether it's a post-win celebration, drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-On's is your go-to for good times, craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages. From melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On's Sports Bistro. Game on.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
sir. Yes, sir. Phone line is open, 334-625-1121. Again, that's 334-625-1121. Call in, say your name, and put me in the game, Coach Smook. Topic of conversation today is, you think this roster overhaul is good for Bama? Good or bad? We got a poll in the chat, too. Y'all get the votes in on that so we get some results. First caller on the line. Let's get it.
Call from Zach Willie. To accept, press 1.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game? Talk to me, brother.
What's good, Coach Smook and my AAA family? How are y'all doing today?
Doing pretty good, man. Talk to us, man. Got 5 minutes. This roster overhaul. Is it good for Bama or bad for Bama? Talk to me.
I believe in today's day and age of college football, it's what we need, because we started seeing saving players, and we said it last year, been saying it for the past few years, that the saving players have lost their dog in them. Hasn't brought the physicality, hasn't brought that, what the early day Saban defenses brought. And so I think with what this coaching staff is trying to do is trying to bring back that dog, and make Bama great again, but with their players. And we have noticed, their players, producing more and doing more than, the Saban players. And because, till this season, Lawson wasn't performing well. We was complaining about Lawson. Him tearing his ACL last year ended up being the best thing for him this year in the long run, because it forced the coaching staff to put him on a more consistent rotational basis, and it allowed for him to be super effective and productive this year, And so just with how things are working out, I think it's going to benefit the program, but at the same time, in the long scheme of things, it's going to hurt college football.
I guess. I don't know, man. I'm in a space right now. I don't know what's good for college football. I want players to get paid, but for some reason, and I don't get this. This is my problem with this. We paying players. They got obligations to meet. That's a job, right?
Right.
If you're getting paid to meet obligations or your expectations, or you're getting paid to create value for something because of your image and your likeness, isn't that a job technically?
It is.
You're being compensated. So when I'm as a freshman in college, I worked at Arby's and I was on a scholarship. I was able to have a job. I was able to be called an employee at Arby's. Why can't we employ these players, right? And when you employ somebody, now you're really obligated to, uphold your end of the bargain as the employer.
Right.
So if I commit to at least 3 years with you out of high school, that means by my second year, I need a opportunity as a shift manager. If that's what our deal is, right? My first year, I may not be a line cook and all that, but I want to be a shift manager by my second year. Where do you see that type of growth in me, coach or manager, store manager? Yeah, I see that in you. As a matter of fact, I see it in you. I'm gonna guarantee you this amount for 3 years, just so you can stick around and see the value that we're seeing. That's what it's going to have to come to, man. Nobody's And that's just the simple way of it being broken down. You already got agents involved, all of this other thing.
Right.
Final thought, Zach. Got 45 seconds, brother.
My final thoughts is I'm going to say this. It's entitled players thinking that their value is more than what their value is and expecting coaches to pay it and then getting mad when coaches pay them their value.
Right. You're absolutely right, Zach. Absolutely right, man.
Right.
I think this is a good conversation to have, though. It's a headache because there's the new generation of football fan is not as engaged to the actual game of football anymore. It's
right.
like it's just a thing. There's no I don't find the new Alabama fans that are diehard Alabama fans like I was as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see a lot of them in the new generation. Everybody's kind of reluctant. Now you have those kids at the university that are diehard, but outside of that, it's very, very far and few, man, of that old school feel of college football fandom. But we'll catch you next time, Zach. Roll Tide, my boy.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Another call on the line.
Actually make it do what it do.
Ooh. Yo, Chassie to make it do what it do is on the line with Coach Smook in the game. Just talk to me.
Bro.
Mm-hmm. You're amazed at all those conversations we had that day before I had almost died the rest of the week, huh? It's funny, huh?
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
Man, tell me we're getting the kicker out of this though.
At least, right?
I haven't seen anything. Like, what are we doing? Like, that's what I want to go after.
Well, you know the portal window it's like officially open tomorrow.
Yeah. We need to be tackling kickers. I've seen some already that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the overhaul is a good thing, though. It's needed. I mean, we're going to continue to see it happen every year. You know, it's just the name of the game now. But I'm with you too, though. Like with them having agents and stuff like that, and not developing the personal relationship, that's really changing the game, and that sucks. It really sucks.
I know from just the industry. The level you work at in the industry in connecting people, I see it from an advisory standpoint. A lot of these kids weren't ready for representation and some of the business aspects of what NIL is caused to be forced down into collegiate athletics. Like nobody was fully educated on it. The GMs now are trying to balance this thing. Without taking power away from head coaches and their philosophy of how they want to develop culture. It's a lot of in-between things in this that it only makes sense to continue to deal with kids who understand the college football landscape. It's easier to deal with those kids on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th year level than it is on the 1st and 2nd year level. So that's where a lot of the money is going, and that's where a lot of the value is being put now. And like I said, as much as high school recruiting is a 365-day thing and is a multi-billion-dollar industry, is only majority of it is only the money that's coming from it or that's being generated from it is towards like the top 5%. The other 95% are just kind of on the outliers, and they got to go and make the extra steps to get to the Power 4 level and do all the extra things. So it's kind of like the business model is forcing itself to balance out. And this is where it's going to really start, where powerhouses aren't going all in on signing the top 3 recruiting class anymore.
True. Yeah. Hey, and I mean, a lot of the quarterbacks in the college football playoffs right now are transferred, you know? So, I mean.
All but one, I think. Wait, no, hold up. I think all of them. Georgia.
I think all of them. Yeah, I think it's all of them. Actually.
Yeah, all of them. Because the Trinidad Charles came from a D2 school.
Right.
Indiana, that's Mendoza. Yeah. He came from UCLA. Oregon
came from Georgia.
Yup. And then Moore came from excuse me, where Dante Moore came from, y'all, chat?
Dang, I forgot where he came from.
Was he at UCLA too?
For some reason.
Was Dante Moore at UCLA?
Yes, yeah, that was it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Old dude went out there.
Yeah, Dante Moore was at UCLA. Dang, he been in the league. I mean, he been in college for a minute too now.
All of them. Chambliss is, of course, trying to come back and everything too. So
See, we tripping. We out here trying to.
We old. That's all.
Look, we just old school. That's it. We want to do it. We want to do it the old school way. That's all it is, Bama family. That's all it is. Y'all want. We had it so good back in the olden days. Lord have mercy when it was really just about who can stack the power. Boy, we had it. Now you ain't got to stack it. Final thoughts, Chaz. We got to open these phone lines back up in 45 seconds. Talk to me.
Man, final thoughts. Like I said, I think it's a good thing that we're doing it. Of course, have some guys that we're going to miss, but I wish them all the best. Like, people dog people in the comments and stuff, and I'm like, they're still young. They're figuring things out just like we had to at that age, and a lot of them are making business decisions where they can go get playing time. Not Alabama related, but I look at Perry Thompson, didn't get a whole lot of time out there at Auburn, but I think he's going to be great under Coach P.J. Fleck out there in Minnesota. And so I'm looking out for all of them, still cheering them on, and hope they all do well.
Facts. Same here. Appreciate you for calling in and Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Y'all give it up. Phone line is open 334-625-1121. We had some people calling in, man. If you got the V mail, make sure you call back. Try to wait for the prompt so you don't have to keep going. I told you all, y'all are helping us grow a lot, man. We're actually we looked at some of the Call Q software purchases, and we're looking to make that move here in 2026. We want to continue to grow the network and continue to keep y'all engaged, man. We love y'all support. Like I said, man, I'm kind of glad I went through the little stomach flu thing, man. I feel rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go. I want to go do something healthy with my life, maybe walk. Like I don't feel like running yet. Believe it or not, I haven't got real lazy, chat. I done got real lazy. I got to get me a one of those seated treadmill things under there, so I could walk while I'm sitting down. Man, I'm lazy. If you don't produce in the NFL, you get cut. Why not college football? Ooh, we got two callers coming in at the same time. Let's see.
Call from
Davin from Birmingham.
To accept, press 1.
Yo, Davin, you in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me, man.
What's going on, bro?
Man, not much, bro. Just opening my mind to the inevitable.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I wanted this to happen last year, so I'm enjoying this.
You know what? We said, and I said this would happen at some point. I didn't think that these guys would be entering portal. I thought when they came back, that would be a good enough season for a lot of draft prospects to go ahead and go.
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting. I didn't expect portal moves, them for looking for opportunities elsewhere in college. But like we said, a lot of these guys didn't produce like that they should have. And we said it throughout the season. A lot of your impact plays that were made this season, a lot of your big plays that were made on both sides of the ball were your underclassmen and your freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yep. A lot of our guys that was
Transfers.
I really just took a look at a lot of the guys that we looked at that popped on film with us. As far as on the defensive side, I would probably say Bray Hubbard as far as a Saban recruit that really just stuck out on film. Everybody else, I mean, when I look at Quay and I look at James, not knocking those guys, both talented individuals, but when you look at the hype they came into Bama with, both being 5 stars, they haven't lived up to that, if we're being honest. Yanzi was another Saban recruit that sticks out, 5-star kid, and he's showing it. But when I look at what's entered the portal, I think the only thing that I was really kind of like, dang, is Keon Keeley, which I hope we could possibly work something there, because I feel like he was just poised to break out next year. And then Noah Carter, because I feel like Noah Carter was a good depth piece. But when I look at the Wolf position, I mean, you got Yanzi Pierre coming back. You got Justin Hill. You're bringing in Xavier Griffin, who could play inside and outside linebacker. So when I look at that room, I'm not necessarily hurt by what we're bringing back, But I would have loved to have kept a piece like a Noah Carter for depth purposes.
Facts. And I think there's a realistic thing to continue to try to develop Duke Johnson back out at the edge too.
I can see that. I can see that.
I just think the way that room was handled this year, knowing what I know, it didn't have to be handled that way. If the future was to move on from some of these assets, you didn't have to handle them coming into this season that way. Like that's where I have a problem with, and that's a conversation for another day. But you can tell there was definitely some personnel mismanagement, regardless of what your future was your plan was in the future. The assets that you had on roster, the fact that you didn't utilize a lot of those, and that's the reason why they're in the portal. That's not, to me, that doesn't validate this move. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't validate it. Like, let's talk about it. Cam Calhoun, Deshaun Jones situation, right? Red Morgan.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Red, Cam, Deshaun, all of them play the same position. We saw Deshaun Jones go out there and get smoke, make a play. Smoke, make a play. Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what his trend was. Even in camp, I kept coming back telling y'all 7 struggling, 9 is flying around, 9's creating turnovers, 24 is creating turnovers, catching picks off the freaking edge. Like, you're telling me you couldn't find a way to put that on the field at some point this season? Regardless of what your future was, who you thought was coming in that could really fit that picture perfect spot, you couldn't use 24 and 9 on defense in more spots than what you did this year?
Yeah, I agree. Our Husky rotation should have definitely been, probably by after the 4th game, should have been Red Morgan and then Cam Calhoun, excuse me.
Yeah, because I'm just, but I get the overhaul. I get it, man. I'm not a crazy man. It would be as if like Coach Saban said, you know, dinosaurs are extinct for a reason. They couldn't evolve with the environment. You get what I'm saying? If you didn't evolve, alligators, that's why they're still around. They evolve. You know, they land, water, freezing water, hot water, stinking water. They can live in all the climates. They can thrive in all of them. You know, they're apex predators, right? You gotta be able to adapt, man. You gotta be able to adapt to the landscape. And there's no way that we can expect a team full of 19 to 21-year-olds to go out year in and year out and compete against 24 to 27-year-olds.
Exactly. And I was just about to bring that up. Because when you look at the last 2 times we were in the playoffs, when you look at this year against Indiana, and then you look at 2 seasons ago when Saban was here and we played Michigan, Indiana was a veteran-laden team playing 23, 24-year-olds. And Michigan was the same way, had a bunch of 5th and 6th-year guys. Mm-hmm. So when you look at the makeup of what's successful when it comes to the postseason, you got to be physical on the line, and you got to have experience. You got to have those guys. Now, we had that in certain areas, especially on defense. Like, you know, we had a 6th-year Justin Jefferson, 5th-year Deontay Lawson, 6th-year Nikhai Hill-Green. But when you look in the trenches, we really didn't have a lot of that besides, like, some of Tim Keenan. I think on the offensive line, you know, you had Jaden Roberts where he really wasn't in the game like that. We had a lot of youth on that. Well, you had Dewberry, too. But as far as, like, scheme fit, a lot of guys I name on the offensive side, those guys weren't scheme fit. What they really want to do with this offense.
Right. And I think that's what we're not, as we're just looking at the names that are leaving, we're not looking at the actual fact that we want to see Washington scheme at Alabama. We want to see, and we love what Kane Wommack's defensive scheme is doing at Alabama. Everybody's waiting for that Washington offense to show up. I think this is their step in the process, their step in the direction of doing that. But Davin, man, we got to open the phone lines. Talk to you in a few, bro. Roll Tide, man.
All right, man. Roll Tide.
Good call, man. Y'all give it up for my brother Davin, man. We got folks calling in, man. Middle of the day, I must catch y'all a good lunch hour. Hey, somebody give me some chicken. Somebody order me some chicken. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, y'all done brought Ray out, Lord. I got time for Ray today. Lord have mercy. I don't know. Do I got time for Ray today? I hope this man really check. 205. Let's see who it is.
Call from.
Chasing the bag.
Okay.
To accept.
Yo, Thad, you in the game with Coach Smook. Make sure you somewhere good. Sound like you was breaking up in the intro.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We got you. There we go. Thad in the game, y'all. What's good, my boy?
What they crying about? They ain't crying about nothing. What they crying about nothing? What they crying about? They ain't crying about nothing. Man, if y'all don't stop this crying, boy. Here, man. I don't see nothing but crying on Twitter, on everything, bro. Like it's the portal, bro. What y'all thought was gonna happen when they opened up NIL and transfer portal? This was gonna happen every year. Players are gonna leave, bro. If they don't like the situation, they gone. If the coaches don't like the situation, they gonna tell the players to leave. It's just what's gonna happen, dog. Welcome to the new age and day of college football. This how it happens, bro. Just how it happened, bro. It ain't nothing to cry about. You just gotta look at it. And I'm with haha. Hey, who was producing? You ain't producing. You hit the portal. I ain't worried about it. Don't let the dough hit you on the way out, my boy. Now, it's some players that I think, hey, you weren't producing here. You might be better off trying to produce somewhere else. In the case of Jalen and Bachway. Hey, bro, Bach, maybe it's a better situation for you to be at Georgia Tech, bro.
Oh, you know it is. And that's why, you know what I'm phasing into. That's why the insider stuff, it's not a lucrative game for me. You get what I'm saying? I only report on what I know of and what I speak on. I don't consider that being an insider. I like to carry that title because Alabama fans who don't have the information that I get through the people that they get it to, it makes them mad. So that's the only reason I like to carry that title. Outside of that, I just like building relationships. And so when you sit there and you look at guys are literally having conversations throughout the year, right? Man, if I could do this and then I could do that and then I could do this and do that, you got to be able to circle back to these conversations and consider that when you talk about commitment at this day and age in the new era of college football. These aren't like you can't make these things up sometimes. Kids have already said what they would do if they had an opportunity for that. I don't get it. Fans got to calm down.
Hey, bro, listen, man. I'm just glad to be amongst and in talks with the greatest and the best fake insider we got out here, bro. I appreciate you for being that fake insider, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You're the best at it, bro.
I'm the best fake insider out there, bro. Hey, you know what? I slick thought about getting that T-shirt, man. We need that. We need something. The best fake insider out there. I'm telling you. Oh, the best fake insider out there. Ooh, I like that, y'all. Clap it up for that one. The best fake insider out there. Hey, I have to wake my sound man up sometime. He be missing some cues, bro. When I'm smiling big, Jordan, you gotta make it laugh or something. Come on, bro. I'm just playing.
But for real, man, I know it's a lot of rubberness, you know what I'm saying, be watching the stream. So y'all listen closely. All the portal stuff that y'all been sitting up here crying, wondering about it.
I'm about to hang up on him.
Bro, we knew this days ago, bro. We've been sitting on this like, okay, we watching, we gonna see what everybody gonna say, but we been on stuff, bro. Same thing. I'm still in the argument with somebody on Twitter trying to tell me I don't know ball because he still thinks Ty Simpson was hurt. Brother, I wrote the information. Ty Simpson was never hurt. It's okay. Like,
hey,
I'll be the non-ball knower. The information.
Everybody that's still wanting to run with those claims of Ty Simpson being hurt, and I'm not doing this to put it discredit him. I still haven't heard him or anybody from his camp say anything about him being hurt. It's been other people that try to. Nobody said it. But if you want to, these medical records and those reportings, not medical records, but those reportings to the NCAA, they're mandatory. You know that, right?
You might as well say they medical records because they medical reports. It's the records. It's on record that you're not hurt. Like you're not hurt, my guy. So it's like when all these people they running with this narrative because a couple months ago they seen somebody on a message board say, "Well, I seen Ty Simpson at a banquet and he looked hurt."
Yeah.
All of a sudden you got another. Well, Ty had these injuries. No, he didn't, bro. Stop making up these excuses when he played bad. He just played bad, bro. It is what it is.
For
I'm not saying we hate the kid. We still love Ty Simpson. He's a good dude. He can be a good quarterback. But at this point right now, he's just not producing, bro. As Clinton Dick said, go watch the tape and show me who produced. How many games do we not score in the second half? Okay.
Listen, you got it. Well, we got to open the phone line, Stab. Roll Tide, my brother. Appreciate you for calling.
Hey, man. Roll Tide, Triple A family. Go like, share, subscribe. Think about joining Discord, man. Get in here.
Get in there. Get in that Discord chat. Triple A family. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Roll Tide. Y'all give it up for that boy Thad, man. That boy, he be getting tired of that. And it be funny because I ain't gonna say who, you know. But people don't care to be on camera but with information all the time, right? And I'm kind of like a safe space for truth, not for clout. People done try to approach me with clout. I don't do clout.
Call from.
This is Rashan. Put me in the game, coach.
Everybody bow your heads right now. I got the fly swatter ready. Oh, y'all can't see it because it's green. I got the fly swatter ready. I might need to go get the belt because we got Rashan in the game with Coach Smook. Give it up for Rashan, chat. Talk to me, bro. What's up, man?
Shoot.
I'm pulling the pink comb out. I'm pulling the pink comb out to comb the beard while you talking. Go ahead, Rashan.
Man, last couple of days, a lot of people been overreacting about, the transfer portal and everything. And I looked at the roster and I was thinking about, look back and say, what Clinton did said, and what I've been telling people for the last 2 years, 3 years exactly, even when Jalen Miro, played last year, when I told people, I said that it's an off-the-line problem. Yes, he been made some big mistakes, but I told people it's off-the-line problem. He said, no, it's not. It's a quarterback problem. I said, okay, all right, we'll see how it go next year. What happened? It did the same kind of stuff. Only difference is Ty just got a little better arm and certain decisions Jalen made. That's all it was. But it didn't really help us in the long haul. I've been saying that. And when I looked at it, people talking about we losing a lot of people on the line. I said, no, we need to lose some guys. It's time for a new group. Because we still got a couple of these 7 guys. A couple guys not finishing, blocking and everything. We need some good new guys now. People talking about it's coaching. I mean, yes, it could be coaching. You never know. But have they been living on the heights since then? No.
Hey, it's crazy, Rashan? And people got mad at me when I said this. I felt like even as much as we dislike Ryan Gross' play call, I feel like if he had players that really, bought into his philosophy, we'd be talking about he one of the best offensive coordinators in college football right now because Ty Simpson had plenty of opportunities this past season. You think Ty Simpson takes as many sacks as he did this whole season if he hits on them deep ball opportunities that were there in the Florida State game? I mean, from week 1, he had opportunities to take shots downfield, just like Michael Penix did. The same way that Michael Penix started in this offensive scheme, his first year as a starter at Washington, it was a similar style of play calling, man. They didn't have a rushing attack or anything that first year.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Penix threw for 3,800 yards. I think it was like 35 plus touchdown passes. I think he ran for 6. He had 11 interceptions maybe, but he was taking shots downfield.
Yeah. And my main problem, because one thing we were kind of missing this year is it's like we did the opposite. Like 2024, we had Jalen. Jalen could hit the short media passes, but he hit the deep ball. Ty, he can hit the short media pass in the middle of the field, but he could hit that deep ball. So what I've been telling people, when it comes all together, I said, me and my brother had this conversation before the season started. I said, Jalen Miro and Ty Simpson is not his quarterback. They just here for like a 7-day
They
trial.
the Band-Aids. They the Band-Aids.
Yeah, it was 7-day trial because they had a lot of experience. That's all you can go by with them. I said the 2 guys he wanted is right behind him. And then people tell me, Ty gonna stay back. No, he already got 2 quarterbacks coming in right now. Why would he keep Ty? Just being honest.
Rashan,
waste some money. Huh?
Somebody getting beat on in the back.
Oh man, it's something somebody working on something. In the back.
Oh, okay. Well, I was about to say, boy, that I started hearing stuff. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, me scared for a second, man.
My bad.
Okay.
I'm supposed about something somebody working on. My fault.
Oh, man, don't have me scared for a minute.
My fault. I'm walking and then somebody working on stuff around here. So my bad.
Oh, okay.
My fault. Yeah, but dang, I lost track. I was talking about that. That bad. I was basically saying is there was 7-day trial, and he got his guys he's looking for. Because we can't. Cause we saw a glimpse with Austin Mack what he did. He threw the ball downfield.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, if he can have some work done. Even though I still think Russell gonna be our future next year, I still think that. But I'm just saying, them guys had time. I'm putting a scenario. Let's say Ty do come back. I don't think he'd be starting quarterback in the next 4 games. Because if he mess up, let's say have a new O-line and everything, them two right behind him gonna come gonna take his spot.
Brother, Ty can't come back. He can't come back.
No.
He can't. Like,
you know.
And I'm saying from like a development standpoint, if he wants to get better, he's not going to do it at Alabama.
No.
He's not going to do it at Alabama. Or if he wants to be looked at as a better rated quarterback, he's not going to be able to do it at Alabama. It's just as simple as that. But the roster overhaul in itself, it definitely is needed. I ain't saying get rid of everybody, but and I see the young pieces that they're trying to keep in place, and the guys that they're really investing into is kind of the guys that they're recruiting that are day one ready for what they want to do in recruiting. Michael Carroll, Dijon Lee. You see them keeping Xavier Brown. Like they keeping the guys that they feel like are part of London Simmons, all these young guys that they recruited. They're trying to keep those guys, and it's intentional. I as an Alabama fan, you might not like, oh, he disrespecting and getting rid of the saving guys. No, you want to see winning at Alabama. It shouldn't matter who is suiting up in that crimson and gold. I mean crimson and white. It should be. You should want what this coach feels like he needs is the best thing for him to do, and to have on that roster to win. And that's what we need to be asking for. Rashan, we got to get out this line, though, man. I appreciate you for calling in. Roll Tide, my boy.
All right, roll Tide.
Yeah. Y'all give it up for Rashan, man. Give it up for Rashan. We got a super chat from my guy, Davin. $10 said, thank for all you do, Smook. The real fake insiders on Twitter saying Dijon Lee might hit the portal. I already know you would have said it if it was true. Rain on their parade. Please roll Tide, roll. Let me stop. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna tell people stop playing with folks. All right, so just so we clear, even now, there are things happening where some players have been announced as planning to enter the portal, right? But nobody is officially into the portal unless the university accepts their paperwork and releases them. There are 3 players right now that are not officially in the portal right now or can't get in the portal right now. I'll give y'all them names in a members only post. I won't do a live. I'll do a post on YouTube so the members only can see it. But I got confirmation from all 3 of those camps. Now, the plan to enter the portal, that's the real thing. Dijon Lee, I haven't heard anything, though. And I just talked to them what's today's Tuesday? I talked to them Sunday. That's when I talked to everybody Sunday. Man, how my cousin would hit? Hold on, y'all, for real. Look. Like. Oh, my fault. I'm back. I had to send that text back. Okay, that was okay. Boom, boom, boom. Give me a comment. I seen something. Damn it, fast. I just seen something I wanted to respond to. 5 Adam coming in. You think, hey, chat, I'm going to put this poll in the chat now. I forgot I had a poll in the chat. Let me see what this chat is. Poll is. Appreciate you for the $10 super chat, too. We got 84 votes on the poll, y'all. 86% say yes, the overhaul is good. 14% say no. I wanted to hear Sister Teresa and her all of a sudden doubt in the change of this Alabama program. I think a lot of people just in their feelings, man, and it's cool. It's cool. It's cool, man. Hey, they love when I be going in on Twitter, man. I ain't gonna lie, Twitter be fun sometimes. I just nah. See, this is why we talk about Twitter. I'm about to expose Smooth the King too. Don't be trying to. We don't have our spats now. 334. Let's see who it is.
Call from
Teresa Davis.
Oh, they got Teresa Davis. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah. I knew you was gonna call me out. Yeah, I'm here now.
Come on, talk to me then, Teresa. What you so mad about, girl?
Okay. I have to admit, I was in the feelings, but after listening to you, I had to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes change is necessary because I looked at it like this. That's just like giving a drug addict a job as a drug to deliver drugs for you.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, and expecting him not to steal something from me and not use the drug.
Exactly.
Come
so
on
sometimes when people try to assume what's going on in your house and you make changes and they see the change that you made, but they don't know all into why you did what you did. It ain't the outsider's business. You know what's going on in-house. So as me as a fan looking on the outside with my same mindset that in the Saban era that I got to get out of, because it's going in a new trajectory and I just have to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
So, they got to do what they got to do.
Yeah, and you remember, hey, see you later, sweetie. I said this like when they first hired this staff, we wouldn't get to see what this staff was really made of until year 3. I would be kind of scared to see that the way the season ended this year, right after year 2, playing 2 games better than what we did the previous year, right? Getting 2 more wins than the previous year. And then getting as far as we did and still looking as bad as we did. I couldn't lie. I had more concerns about how to fix what we were supposed to have coming back and add on to it than looking at this way, doing what everybody else is doing. You go find pieces out there that already fit, that understand what they coming in and do already. You ain't really got to teach. Indiana didn't have to really teach guys what Signetti want from the defensive side. They had guys that had already had experience in different schemes and things they done developed. You got grown men out there. Alabama got to be able to do that. If we were able to push as far as we did without having that edge in it, why not take a step into that field and say, we got a brand that can compete with valuable guys too. Let's go see if we can pull some of those guys and get that dominant offensive line with nothing but 4th and 5th and 6th year guys. So we can run the ball too. Why can't we go get a running back that's supposed to have been in the NFL for 2 years already so that we can rely on a guy that everything's moving slower just because of his experience in the game?
Right.
So that's where we're losing that. We got a lot of antsy young kids trying to make plays. They don't have the experience to be professionals yet. Not all of them. Dijon is one of the few. Xavier Brown is one of the few. Rico Scott, Latier Brooks, they're one of the few. Michael Carroll, one of the few. London Simmons. But then look at the rest of the guys that haven't panned out yet. That left. Like, come on, it's making sense now. And I love all those kids. I think that's one thing that we got to continue to be able to do. Still support the players. You got personal relationships and personal connections with some of these players. They gon' listen. Quay and James, them boys from Montgomery, I'm gonna always rock with them. So if they mess around and they put on Georgia uniforms, I just might be, rocking a 23-4, whatever their number's gonna be if they go to Georgia or Texas or wherever, LSU. I'm gonna always support them. I might not be, covering them and stuff, but I'm gonna support my boys. In this day and age, you gotta do what's best for you, and that's what I feel like the program is doing right now.
That's true. That is true. And I mean, we get kind of hung up on names because we're used to this and that. But like Haha said, if you're looking from a production standpoint, I mean, what's the production just top tier? And you have to be honest and say no.
It wasn't. The guys that produced, man, it's crazy, And I do say this. I think some of these guys that they can't say that for every one of them because a lot of those guys didn't get opportunities. Or I'll say this. I don't think opportunities are what you do at practice. I said this about the quarterback position. Ty Simpson was probably one of the better practice quarterbacks you've seen in college football ever. Even when I used to be able to go and watch some of the scrimmages and the practices in the 24 season when he was backing up Jalen under the staff the first year. That he was, great in practice. And same thing carried through once he got to compete for the job against Keelan and Austin. Command of the huddle, all of that is what they spoke on. But them lights came on. I just never saw him go crazy under the lights. So I never believed it. And we all lived through it this season. See, Jalen would screw up in practice. Jalen throw picks in practice. But then he'll get under them lights, man, and he'll make a play out of nothing. He'll turn nothing into something. And then he'll also go out there and just look like he did in practice too. So, but yeah, Teresa, final thoughts. Miss Teresa, give me your final thoughts on this thing. You think we're gonna make it through this thing? How you feel like we're gonna come out on the other end of this going into the 27 season?
Yeah, you just have to accept change, and sometimes change is well, most of the time, all the time, change is good. So we just gonna have to weather the storm and see how we come out on the other end. I'm still Roll Tide forever.
Yes, ma'am. I know you is Roll Tide. Look, I ain't never said she was fair weather now. I ain't never said that. Don't ever tell me Teresa she fair weather because she was here after we lost. She called in after we lost and spoke up and saw how mad she was. She ain't go hide and cry in the chat like some of y'all did. She came and spoke. So I'm rocking with Miss Teresa till the day is over. You know what I'm saying? Roll Tide, Miss Teresa. I love you, girl.
Roll Tide.
Y'all give it up for her, man. I love these phone calls, man. Y'all the best community. I got the best community on YouTube. I promise you. You know what? I'll tell you this. For what we do, I got a solid community. And there's some other communities, some other content creators. Y'all gonna see us collabing with some guys here in the off season. And when our communities collab, y'all gonna see why. It's gonna be like, have you ever seen two family reunions happen at the same time and then they end up like becoming family amongst family? That's what it's gonna be like for us in this community. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's check our analytics real quick, see what we're looking at with likes, man. We had 95 likes on the stream. Give it up for yourselves, man. 95 likes on the stream. We need 5 more to get to 100. We got 121 people in the chat in the middle of the day on YouTube. I'm gonna rock with y'all this off season. Y'all like these time schedules? If y'all didn't see the time schedule yet, man, we got our stop doing that. My dad used to do that, chat. We got our schedule up here somewhere, or do we? Oh, there it is. Look, see, I didn't even know I had it set up like that. But y'all will see it. We got our schedule for the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, we got Wednesday is gaming day. Y'all, I got some new content I'm gonna talk to y'all about. But Thursday, I might change that show. I want to talk about the defense on Thursday, so it might not be the Fairweather fan files, but we do got a lot of Fairweather fan file evidence to present to the courts. It's all done out of fun, y'all. I love the fan engagement part of it to the point where, if I'm calling you a Fairweather fan, maybe everybody but Ray. I'm not really like tripping about, your complaints and stuff. Now, football takes and stuff, we might have a little disagreements and stuff there, but your fandom, it's all fun at the end of the day, man. Everybody, ain't no set way to be no fan. Just know when you come around me crying though, whining, blowing up my phone, trying to ask me what's going on, you fell with him. You fell with him. And that's Ray. That's Ray. I seen him in the chat, Davin. You had him in his fan. You just asking how he was doing. He ready to cry then. He ready to cry then. But nah, chat, we're going to get back to our show here after this message, man. Well, actually, we're going to get ready to close it out because we have a 4 o'clock. No, what is that? Yeah, we do. We got a 4 o'clock that we got to get ready for. Got the evals. 5 to 7. I might do a late night live, man. We got some more portal announcements that's about to happen too in the next 3 or 4 hours here. What time is it? It might happen sooner than that. But like I said, I'm not the insider. I'm not the guy for the who's coming to Bama, who's in the portal coming, who's Bama looking at in the portal. I'm not him. Don't want to be. And just so y'all know, I'll make the announcement after the infomercial break, and then we could close it out. Appreciate y'all for hanging out in the locker room with your boy. We'll be back right after these messages. And you're not a member of the AAA family, you tripping. Go ahead and join.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community. And also, there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Subscribe, you do roll with the tide. I'm down in the gun with Coach Smook, through the game, roll tide, better go subscribe. TikTok.
Yes, sir. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, y'all. I got a few announcements before we close out. Dang, I'm supposed to be in the locker room. Let me go to the locker room real quick. Chat, hold on real quick. 1 second. You gonna turn the music on, Jordan? What's going on? What happened to the music? Uh-oh. I'm about to say, my boy fell asleep back there. You good. We getting a little delay over here. I don't know why. Let me go to the locker room real quick. Chat, hold on. I forgot I was in the locker room. My bad. Gotta go down the highway to the left. Oh, here go the door. Oh. Back in the locker room. All right, welcome to the locker room, chat. My bad. I forgot we was in the locker room for the show. You know, we ain't got to be in the booth for a while. It's the off season, stuff like that. So we're going to be in the locker room. We can go in the red room every now and then. Might go to the broadcast studio, but can't go back up to the booth for a while. Till we get close to the spring ball, man. Just so I know what schools I do have a class. Oh, you do? Yeah, because I don't plan on doing Tuesday lives every Tuesday around this time. I just want to do one show a day, one live a day. We got our AI clips being posted. But announcements, that's what I came to say before we get up out of here. I don't want to drag it along. We have our live gaming content tomorrow. Tomorrow's content is going to be full of fun. I'm going to be doing a full series, a week by week episode live series, and then a edited version will be posted on our Coach Smook Gaming YouTube channel. If you're not following our Coach Smook Gaming YouTube channel, make sure y'all go and subscribe to that, but also go subscribe to Coach Smook Reacts. There's going to be a lot of content being posted over there. We're trying to organize it to where we have our sports reactions, you know, action, film reactions, whatever type of reactions, IRL reactions, whatever. But go make sure y'all subscribe to all those channels. But tomorrow, y'all want to catch it live, I'm going to be basically replaying the whole season on how it could have been. I'll be making some decisions, but while I'm live and playing the game, I will be having conversations with the chat about why I think this would have happened and this and that. It'll be live and engaging. Whatever you're saying in the comments, we're going to have it set up to where the chat will be up on the screen. So we want to just keep everything interactive. And then Thursday, we'll be back with another segment that morning. Thursday morning, we'll go with the defensive grades, final grades of the season. And then Friday morning, we have somewhere to be Friday. I can't remember what time, but if it's a morning thing, we'll just wait to go till Friday evening. But the plan is to do Check 'em Out Coach at noon. Check 'em Out Coach in Coach Smook Network in collaborations with Got One, Scouting and Recruiting Network. I'm going to be featuring a lot of the kids that's being submitted through our app, and we're helping get to the next level, just doing some exposure things, creating an agenda around supporting these players and the growth that they're going through, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in today, man. If you haven't already liked the stream, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all the supporters, man. Everybody that's here on all platforms. If you are on Facebook and you reacted, appreciate you. If you were on any other platform other than YouTube, we appreciate you. YouTube, AAA members, AAA family, I thank y'all for supporting the Coach Smook Network. We made 106 likes today on the stream, had over looks like over 600 live views. So that's pretty solid, man, for a midday show. And I appreciate y'all for continuing to help us grow. Go out and be blessed today, man. Go be positive about something. Don't be surprised about this portal stuff. This is probably going to be the worst that has ever been, because like somebody said in the chat, you got that one window and you can't chance like fighting for a position in the spring no more. Once you're there, you got to fight through spring. If it didn't work out in spring, you just stuck for that rest of that year. So, and I think that's kind of going to bring the integrity back to college football. But at the same time, kids might be moving and making impulse decisions, and that might continue to cloud what it looks like. So these conversations we're going to continue to have over the off season, especially when it gets closer to spring ball. And then y'all know once recruiting, the summer recruiting visits start back, I'll be back from school by then. And yeah, we really going to get hot and heavy getting ready for the season again. On to the 26-27 season, man. It's about to be a crazy year, AAA family. Oh, man, I can't wait. Hopefully y'all enjoyed yourselves. Y'all have a blessed one today, man, and I'll catch up with y'all later. And don't forget, man, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, oh, I got it. Oh, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be blessed. Roll Tide, and I'll get y'all on the next one, man. Be blessed.
In my bones, crimson in my veins, talking Bama in the microphone. Look me up on YouTube, true cut straight from the stone. Ain't no selling their retails, I'm exposing what they want. Alabama football, yeah, I live it, yeah, I breathe it. From the streets to the bleachers, every angle, yeah, I see it, feel the study, so militant. I ain't guessing a thing. Break it down, every snap is like a coach of the team. Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you're a fair weather fan. They tried to box me in, and I keep it though off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach. That's what they say.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay.
Hey, y'all, I'm walking out of Walmart. What's your name, bro?
Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast.
What's up, bro?
Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Roll Tide, man.